and welcome to the first ever episode of the Partner Leadership Connect. My name is Vaishnav. I run the channels organization at Nutanix India and SAR. I have the privilege and the pleasure of having Anuj Gupta, the CEO of Hitachi Systems India Pvt, on what's going to be my debut on this leadership chat series. Anuj is somebody whom I've known for years. He's been a friend. He's been a CEO that I've looked up to and learned a lot from. And he's also been a fellow sportsman, somebody who shares the common passion of cricket with us. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to have Anuj here. Welcome to the first episode of the Leadership Chat series, Anuj. Thank you for your time and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much. I think a lot said for my introduction, but yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Since we share the same passion, let's get going with cricket. I have always believed that teams tend to bet on an X factor. It is not just at sports. I believe, and I'm sure you resonate the thought, that there are X factors that you need to find out in business as well. What are your thoughts on what's the X factor when it comes to both the game as well as to work?
Yeah, so you've touched a very close topic to my heart, right? So let's talk about the X factor in cricket first, because that I can go on and on talking about. So let's look back in history, right? When T20 started, people said that it's not going to survive, it's not going to last. And then the advent of IPL, right? And IPL gave the platform for people from all over the world to play with different leaders, with global cricketers, and really create a massive platform. That platform actually for India has helped so much because we've created a huge X factor in our cricket force. Now, if I have to take a leap from that into our corporate world or into the business, again, in business, especially in the last 3 years, things have changed dramatically. Looking at it, I would say, and I would really like to take this thing to Nutanix, that we partnered with Nutanix about 6 years back. Just like how people said T20 won't survive, people said it's always a 3-tier architecture. Why do you need HCI? And a lot of questions on whether this technology will work or not, right? From there to today, I think it's been a great journey. Harsh, I would say that we're glad we partnered with you because you were the X factor that got us the entire story of HCI.
You've recently been conferred a business leader award at an Asian level. And as a friend, it was a matter of great pride to see you all over the papers. What do you think are those 3 habits? Those 3 habits that make you really successful?
It's a journey, right? It's a journey to where we've come today. And again, the three things that really drive me, or I think the 3 most relevant things for my life is passion. Then you talk about persistence. You have to be persistent if you want to deliver something. It is just not possible that it'll happen by the way, right? So passion, persistence, and honestly, this trait, which I never gave a lot of importance to, but I think in today's time, relevance. Yeah. If I don't invest in myself to be relevant, probably in 5 years from now, I would not be even sitting here with you. So passion, persistence, and relevance are 3 things which are extremely important.
We've seen a massive amount of transition happening. 3 years back, when COVID hit, the Black Swan event put a lot of things out of gear. Our customers, in my opinion, had to go through various phases. Technology has played a massive role in helping some of these transitions. What, in your opinion, has been those technology transitions that have really pivoted our customers to be able to not just react, rebuild, and now reimagine business?
Harsh, I think the last 3 years have been, I would say, bizarre, have been interesting, have actually taken ethos out of everyone's business, right? Because what we used to think is the way we operate, and suddenly, overnight it changed, right? So we saw a lot of people either coming back from cloud or actually moving into a hybrid environment. And I'm sure you also know that at that point in time, we saw huge adoption of Nutanix. The reason is because you gave us that platform. And I think we must have converted most of our customers into a hybrid environment using your platform.
No, I think that's a great insight. And whether this is also a driver that's making our customers to relook at the hybrid cloud strategy in a big way, and that's about cost optimizations. Do you think your customers or our customers are genuinely concerned about some of the spends that they are seeing because of a few steps that they have taken in the past? Do you think cost control, reducing the capital envelope is something that our customers are really concerned about?
So see, I have a view on this. At that point in time, without thinking too much, because the business had to continue, we went on. Some went all into cloud, some went partly into cloud without even really realizing what it's going to impact. But business continued. And now is the time when we are really, where a lot of it is being questioned. A lot of it is saying that why not hybrid? So as you say, a lot of people are coming back. I would not use the word comeback, but optimization is happening. Right sizing is happening.
I believe that hybrid cloud is a necessity because it's driven by a few pillars, and I want your thoughts on what those pillars could be. I genuinely feel that you've covered one of them, visibility, in great detail, but I believe that there are a few other parameters or pillars of how our customers could develop their hybrid cloud operating model. What, in your opinion, are those pillars?
See, there are two pillars in that, I feel. One is infra modernization, and second is automation. Because the way the HCI architecture is, and what the business needs in terms of uptime, in terms of availability, in terms of compute, in terms of speed, in terms of visibility, all of that is what an HCI platform can deliver. And again, let's talk about Nutanix here. So you guys have actually, the beauty about you guys is that you have now actually become a software layer.
Right.
So it's not about hardware anymore. It's actually the right software.
Right.
Hardware can be incidental, what's it below it. But it is the ability of that software. And then comes to my second point of automation. Now, if you have an intelligent software, which can consume any kind of hardware, then it's very easy to automate a lot of things.
I am a genuine believer of the power that partnerships bring to the table, right? What's been your experience with Nutanix? You were one of the first few people to have signed the dotted line with Nutanix. And where do you think we differentiate as compared to some of the other partnerships that you have?
When we signed up Nutanix, actually, not many people wanted to sign up. And when we signed up, a lot of customers also told us, are you sure what you're getting to us, right? But somewhere I was convinced on the technology. I think you guys have given us tremendous support. And again, it's a partnership. So you have your good days, bad days, right? So A is land and expand with our customers. It's been great. Because of your innovation, we could acquire new logos, right? Because of the reliability of the product, we could sustain them. So what customers we signed 7 years back are still with us. We are upgrading them quarter on quarter, or after 3 years, or whatever it is. So I think you all have done a great job in ensuring that we do your business during the pandemic, right? A big customer of ours, and when it hit, didn't know what to do. He had just invested with us on Nutanix, right? And at that point in time, we actually used the power of your multi-cloud offering, and we put them hybrid. We saved them a lot of money because in 3 months we could get them back or optimize it, right? We automated most of their IT challenges.
You are somebody who's got a baritone, you speak so well, and I have always seen you excel as a sportsman. If you had not been in the IT industry, where would you have been?
I really enjoy doing new things and trying new things, right? So I would love to get into motivational speaking. So that is something which
I think you would do a great job at that.
I think I'm really wanting to do that. And I have my guinea pigs in office. In all our conferences, I'm the one who will give them a session. So yeah, I want to get to that. I want to enjoy my malt, enjoy going back to cricket. And I definitely want to mentor people who want to be entrepreneurs.
Outstanding. I thought I knew a lot about Anuj, but I think this interaction has also shown me a very different dimension of you.
Thank you so much, Harsh, for having me here, and I'm really delighted to be the part of the web series that you're running. And best of luck, and let's do well together.
Thank you.